Wolves versus Tottenham was a really good game for the Wolves, in my opinion, other than giving away the first goal in the early minutes, which Real Patricio should have done better, in my opinion. He was trying to peek one way and the ball went the other way. He was caught kind of flat-footed. He couldn't go back the way he had came. But Real Patricio should be doing better. Other than that, the Wolves dominated the whole game. I don't know what Tottenham's doing with Mourinho. They score one goal. They take a 1-goal lead, and they think that's enough. In the Premier League, and almost any league in the world, top 5 league in the world, that is not enough. 1-goal lead is nothing. If you just hunker down and put all your players behind the ball and just hope to see it through, it's never going to happen. Or for the most part, it's not going to happen. That's a tough strategy. That's a tough ask. Even if you have a world-class keeper and you have all world-class center backs and back line, it's just a hard ask to just put your team behind the ball for the whole 90 minutes. And the Wolves, definitely, after going one down, they look like the aggressor. I like that they played the 4-2-3-1. I was kind of surprised. I thought they would play the 5 and invite Tottenham, but going with the 4, I like that Nuno is not going away from it. He's trying to make that 4-2-3-1 happen. Neto had another good game. He looks dangerous. Every time Neto has the ball on his foot in the last third of the field, I get excited. I'm like, all right, what is he going to do? I think Wolf fans share that too. If you watch Neto play and he has the ball on his foot, I know everyone's like, all right, something good's going to happen. He's going to create something. He does those step overs. He gets crosses in. Neto, all around solid performance. He had the assist to Sass in the corner kick. So another solid performance by Neto. Podence had a couple shots that he could have done a little better. He had one where Traoré, the best run that Traoré had was on the right side in the first half. He went through like 3 players, set it off to Podence. If Podence hits it with the right, I think he gets a better shot. We tried to get it to his left, and then he kind of lost the angle. He kind of lost the velocity that the ball had coming in already. So a little weak shot. And then he had another one that bounced off on a cross. It just fell to him like at the top of the box or a little bit further. And he hit it pretty decently, but it got stopped. Overall, a solid game by Podence, and I was happy with the good for Sass. He got the tying goal. Great run in the corner kick, beating his man to the first post. He just got enough of a flick to put it. Hugo Lloris had nothing to do on that. What I would like to say is I think the Wolves, I get what they're doing in their corners, but I think too many times they run that short corner kick and they get nothing out of it. I would like to see them just put it in there more often. Just give them a chance. Besides, give Cody a chance. I think they just need to. From the short corner kicks that I've seen, they haven't been too successful or they haven't been too dangerous. I don't see them getting results. So I would like to see them just put it in the box more often. That's how they got the tying goal. I would like to see that a little bit more often. And I think the service needs to be better. And I think the Wolves kind of struggle to get crosses in. There's a lot of times where they get the ball on the sideline and the cross is there, and for some reason they don't let it rip. They don't cross the ball, and there's like 2 or 3 players in the box, and you gotta give them a chance sometimes. You gotta just, if you get the ball in the box, you get a weird rebound. Like I said, Podence had a ball fall to him at the top, and it was a pretty good chance, and that came off a cross that just bounced to him after the initial cross. And I think the Wolves just have a crossing problem. Semedo he got into a position once where he had a perfect chance to cross, and he had a lot of time on the ball, and it was just an abysmal cross. Other than that, Semedo had a really good game. He was strong on defense. Like I said, Tottenham didn't really press forward, so overall, pretty good game by Semedo. But I think the Wolves need to work on those crosses, those services. They need to be better. Silva played most. Did he play the whole game? I think he played the whole game. He did play the whole game, but he had a chance at the end. Neves does a beautiful weighted ball over, I think it was Davies, or I forgot who it was over, but it was a beautiful ball in the 94th minute. Game was tied 1-1. Silva has a beautiful chance to score the winning goal, and he just misses it. He didn't miss it. He hit it, but he didn't hit it right. Unfortunate for him. A winner against Tottenham at home for the 18-year-old would have been ridiculous. It would have been one of the moments of the season for the Wolves. But Silva wasn't able to get the best contact on it, and Lloris saved it pretty comfortably. I like what I'm seeing from Silva. He's lively. He looks like he tries. It never looks like he's not trying on the field. He's always moving. He's always trying to get involved in the play. I like what I'm seeing from him. You could definitely see the potential, but we do need a striker. The Wolves need to get a striker in the January transfer market. I don't know how long Raul Jimenez is going to be out, but he still hasn't resumed training or anything. So I think it is in the Wolves' best interest, if they want to have a competitive season, to get a striker in the January transfer market. Silva is a nice player. He's going to be there for the future. I believe in Silva. I have all the faith in the world in Silva. I think he's going to turn out to be just a class player. But right now, he's not as clinical as you would hope to see. He had another chance at the beginning of the game where he did a nice run to the first post, and he tried to hit it too hard and he hit the net instead of the goal. Even the commentators were saying if he takes a little bit off that ball, maybe hits it with the inside of his foot a little gently, then it goes in and he scores. But he tried to just blast it, and he wasn't able to hit it as accurate as he would have if he hadn't gone for so much power. So yeah, I think the Wolves need a striker in January. Ortegi from Liverpool, Costa is being linked to somebody. I think somebody needs to get brought in to score goals, to bring a little bit more of a veteran presence up there. Otusawi got some playing minutes at the end. I think he did good. He had a couple tackles that you're just like, wow, that's impressive. I think we need to keep playing Otusawi. He looks great. He looks like he could develop into a great player too. So I'm excited to see what happens with him moving forward. But overall, after the blunder, after the mistake in the opening minutes, Wolves looked like the dominant team. They look good. They look solid. It was a much better performance against Tottenham than against Burnley. And they have Manchester United next, which should be electric. United is on fire right now. And Wolves, they're a good counterattacking team. So we see how they play against Man United. Will they go to a back five against Manchester United? If they do, I would not be surprised. Honestly, that's probably what I would do. Put a back five against Manchester United. They look very dominant right now. If they play a back four, then that'll be ballsy. That'll be impressive. I'll be like, whoa, okay. Like, we're really trying to take it to these teams. Either way, I'll be content. Just want to have a good games by the Wolves. But Wolves versus Manchester United, that's the next game for the Wolves. That should be a good one. Make sure to tune into that.